course, as soon as I turn the camera off, you know, I get this thought in my head that I should, you know, put down some washi tape, right? I mean, when in doubt, add washi tape, right? Or ribbon or something. I like this a lot. It looks like, you know, like a nest, right? Let's see. See what I can come up with. What kind of washi do I want? Well, I have these stars. Maybe, yeah, like, let's just keep it simple, right? Or put this, maybe I can put this here or up here. I kind of like it up there. So, yeah. All right. So we got, I think I'm gonna cut this piece off. Oh no, no, it's all stuck to me now. See, this is like a good example of like, I mean, this channel is like a good example of like what not to do. I should have cut that shorter, but you know, whatever. Okay, then I'm gonna put this up here, and I have these 2 extra ones. Oh no! Okay, I'm gonna cut that or tear that out, and let's put this here. I feel like I like these too. I've been using this a lot lately. Well, not a lot lately, but I've been using it. So, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I just know that I wanted to get some washi tape down. Just kind of want to fill this space, you know? Okay, well that's doing something for me. Right? So let's put some here. Yeah. I'm liking that. Oh, wonderful. I cut it uneven. Oh well, that's okay. Oh, I want to show you guys something. I went to walk my dogs. I walked them after, well, I walked them before lunch. I usually walk them after lunch, but it's just been getting really hot lately. So I went to go walk them, and on my way back, I don't normally cut through my own yard because I don't normally use, you know, my front door, but I wanted to check on my hummingbird feeder. So I found these. Look at these. I just found them. I found these beautiful blue jay feathers, all of them, under a tree in my front yard. I don't know if okay, yeah. Yeah, right? Beautiful, aren't they? I went and sprayed them with a light, like a combination of like water and like a little bit of alcohol, just to clean off the, you know, like whatever parasites or germs, or, you know, without ruining the feather itself. And I'm gonna put them in my new junk journal, the one that I was working on in my last video, if you saw that. And I can't wait. I cannot wait to work in that. I feel like, you know, I made a mistake too, you guys. I was just like, while I was eating lunch today, I went on the app, the real estate, you know, .net app, not real estate, estate sale .net app, and which is not a good idea if you're trying to avoid estate sales. Like, don't look on that app. You know, I don't want that there. Yeah, I don't like it there. I don't like this there either. I want to put it somewhere else. Like, I like it, but I don't like it up and down like that. I think I want it like that. Yeah. But anyway, I was looking through, like, you know, some of the ones that are coming up this weekend. Oh no! Oh no! Oh well, that's okay. Well, let's do this. Here, let's do that. So I was looking at, you know, at the photos that were posted, and it's like, it was kind of a big mistake, because I've been trying to make a promise to myself that I'm not going to go for a month, and that was 2 weeks ago. So I have 2 weeks to go. There is one good one coming up next week that I might, you know, go to anyway, even though technically I'm, you know, breaking my promise, but you know, I can do whatever I want. If I want to go, I'm going to go. Because if I tell myself, like, no, I can't go, then I'm really going to want to go. You know? You got to give yourself permission sometimes to break a promise in order to keep a promise. If that makes any sense. I mean, it does to me. Poor Peanut. Not Peanut. Mouser. Peanut's the dog I had before, Mouser, and I still, like, I say his name out loud all the time by accident. But anyway, poor Mouser's underneath my desk here, hiding from the thunder. I don't know if you can hear the thunder, but there's a storm going on in here right now outside. So, okay, so I feel like this page has gone somewhere. So let me figure out what I'm going to do, and then I'll be back. So I was looking through the pages of the book that I gutted the other day, and I just found some words that I like, and I want to. I think what I'm going to do is glue them on this tag and make this into like a little flippity-doo or something, and then call it a day. But I want to cut these out. So let's see. Now that I've figured out what I'm going to do, kind of, I know for sure I found these little words in. That's what I love about this book, this Honey Bunch book, this children's book, child book, is that the words are big in them. So I think, so it says, beautiful mother, she'll walk around the garden. And I think before I do that, I'm going to paint the back of this because I wrote something on it. So I had an idea. I think what I'm going to do is glue this little paragraph about the beetles from the page that I just cut those beetles out of. I think I'm going to glue that onto the tag. That's going to make things easier for me. I honestly, I feel like I'm overthinking things today, which normally I don't do when I'm working in this book, but I think that's, I don't know, kind of like that idea. I'm going to go with it. Yeah, wherever I put all of my glue, I have such a small space, I don't know why I'm always losing everything. I've been doing my best too to kind of stay, organized, well, as organized as I can, for me. And yeah, there's some wet stain and paint on there, but that's okay. That just adds to it, I think. So So yeah, so that, liking that. Do I want to kind of, I don't know, do I want to put like some more torn paper here? Maybe I do. Maybe I do. I don't know, let's try. You know, what have I got to lose? Yeah, see, I've said this a million times, but I think this is the reason why having a silly book is really important to me, because it's just kind of, forcing me to like not take everything so seriously and just, just do it. So I think I want to, do some stamping, but I don't know exactly what. So let me move this so I can do this on camera. So I can finish up this tag. So I want to stamp on that. I know I have like a white pigment ink somewhere. Here it is. Ooh, do I want to emboss? No, I don't want to emboss. I just want to stamp. Like, I just want to break up all that, darkness. And I do like it. I do like that it's dark. But, ooh, loving that. Okay. Loving it. Oh, so loving it. Okay. All right. Awesome. I feel like I'm getting somewhere finally. Gosh. Isn't that how it goes? You just you don't know if you're getting anywhere, and then it kind of just starts to speed up a little bit. I don't know what I'm going to do to that, but for now I'm going to leave that alone. But I'm liking this. So do I want to glue this down more, or do I want to glue this down now, or do I want more? I feel like I want more. More is more, y'all. More is more. At least in this case, more is more. So, let's see. Liking that. This I got in the dollar spot at Target a while back ago. I don't really use it that much. I'm not really a fan of dark colors, you guys. I never really have been. But I am lately. I mean, I've been kind of, like I said, exploring darker colors lately. Oh no. I wanted to move this to the side. Well, I'm just going to have to leave it slanted. It's just going to have to stay slanted. It's all right. I'll go with it. Doesn't have to be straight. So what else can I do? Maybe I want a gold bird or a silver bird. I don't know. Let's put that okay. Let's think about it. Maybe just try this. See, am I the only one who doesn't like the paint with the daubers on them? I feel like they don't work. I mean, am I using them wrong? Maybe I'm just using them wrong, but I just don't like them. I just don't. I feel like they don't, I don't know. I think maybe I just don't know how to use them properly, but I just don't like them at all. I find myself just, unscrewing the top and, dipping my pen, or not my pen, my brush in them, Let's see, how did that come out? Oh, well, It's coming, it's coming. Okay. I don't really have a lot of good, like, I don't seem to be like meshing well with, me and stencils don't seem to be getting along very well lately. But yeah, but it's okay. I just wanted to get a little something down, you know, just a little something in my book. All right, I'm gonna let that dry. Okay, so not really happy with the back, but I'm just gonna worry about that later. I really want to get this front part down, and so I probably should use Mod Podge, huh? Oh, what should I do? Yeah, I should use Mod Podge. Yeah. So, okay. I'm using a dirty brush here, but it's okay. So, okay. All right, I got it under control, I think. Y'all. I think. Oh no, and there's like green paint coming off this dirty brush. I just, you know, but okay. It's all right. I really didn't want this. I thought I washed it off good, but I didn't. I knew it was dirty. I should have known. But that's okay. It's all right. Not gonna sweat it. I'm probably gonna outline those words anyway. Beautiful mother. She'll walk around the garden. I don't normally like, you know, like little cutesy little sayings, you know, like I mean, if you watch me by now, you've probably noticed, I mean, if you've been watching me, by now you've probably noticed I don't really use a lot of like little, you know, cutesy little phrases. I just don't. I like looking at them on other people's work, but on my own work, it feels, I don't know, because I don't really say those things to myself. Maybe I should, you know, like, you know, those little sayings that says stuff like, you know, like you're loved, or love yourself, or, you know, seek inspiration and stuff like that. Like, I don't find myself like using them. Like, I don't want them. When I see them in the store, I'm like, am I really going to use that? And I already know the answer is no. So, yeah. So, while that's drying, let's kind of outline this little circle here, the little tag here. And where's my string? I just had some string. Okay, so I'm gonna use this string. My tag. Well, I'm happy about the way this is going. I'm sorry, I know this video is probably boring. I don't really have anything interesting to tell you guys. Nothing interesting is happening lately. I've been kind of, not busy, but I've been kind of like, you know, doing a lot of boring things. You know, shopping with my, well, shopping's not boring, but it's like boring shopping because it's not like for me, you know. Just helping my husband, you know, buying new clothes for him and stuff like that, and trying to get this room organized, which I did pretty well, actually, you know, for me. Yeah, I wasn't originally planning to put that upside down, but it just felt right. So while that's drying, let's see if I can work on the back. I think on the back, I'm just gonna put a little bit of washi tape and call it a day, right? Poor Mouser is shaking. He's so afraid of the thunder. Thunder's over, baby. It's There's no more. There's no more thunder, my love. So, let's put that there. Ooh, that's looking pretty, actually. I'm so relieved. I was like, oh, am I gonna have to scrap this video? It's like, you know, I mean, I may still scrap it when I go into edit. That'll be like the moment of truth. Okay, and let's kind of edge it. I don't know if you can see this, like this, I really do not like this. I mean, everybody loves, you know, Tim Holtz stuff, and I do too, but I belong to this group on Facebook where they're like, it's like, you know, addicted to Tim Holtz, and like, they do so many like beautiful things, and I do buy a lot of Tim Holtz products, but I find myself, in a way, it kind of almost like cripples me artistically, because I feel like, I'm not going to say it makes things too easy, because it, you know, it doesn't. I mean, there's nothing easy about art, I don't think, like, you know, when it comes to certain things, but it kind of cripples me artistically, because it's like, I feel like the idea is already there, you know, and I'm not forced to like cope on my own, if that makes any sense at all. I don't know if that makes any sense. I don't make any sense. Okay. All right. Well, and I'm kind of liking the color on this paper, so let's rub in some more. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I'm so liking that. Is the Mod Podge dry? I don't know if it's dry. Loving that. I feel like I want to put a stamp on that. Ooh. Let's put spider. Let's put a spider on that. Just to make it a little more creepy crawly, right? Do I want to use black, gold, or what do I want? Let's go with brown. Something kind of earthy and organic. I bought this stamp originally because I was going to send it to somebody that I watch. I started watching somebody a long time ago, and she had mentioned that you know, she was, you know, new like me, and she didn't have anything, and I ended up never, like, I forgot that I was going to send it, and then when I moved, I found the box of stuff that I was going to send to her, and realized, like, oh my god, I totally forgot to send all that stuff. But yeah. Oh, I like that. I'm liking that. Yeah, I'm liking that. Okay. Oh man, see, I feel like I'm getting somewhere now. Finally getting somewhere. Okay, so I'm gonna leave that alone. I feel like that's as done as it's gonna be. And I just wanna outline my little. This isn't really a poem, right? I wouldn't say it's a haiku. Is it? Maybe it's a haiku. I'm gonna have to look up how many syllables. I forget how many syllables it needs to be. A poem needs to be a haiku. I remember doing that in school. I was never really that good at it. I mean, I used to write poetry when I was younger, but I don't know, I kind of stopped. I used to like write poems, like, you know, like, because I didn't have any money when I was in college. I didn't have any money, and if someone's birthday was coming up, like I would write them a poem and then that would be my gift, was the poem. You know, luckily I had, you know, good friends that weren't like, you know, what is this? What am I supposed to do with this? I wanted a gift, you know? So, I just don't know if I want this to do that or if I want it to do that. What's back here? Or do I want it to flip open like that? Oh. Okay, so I'm just gonna tape this down with some washi tape and call it a day. I think I'm done. I think, like, I feel done. I feel finished. Yeah. I feel like I need to end this video before it's 10 years long. I'm trying to make shorter videos, you guys, but I'm finding that it's, you know, it's hard for me to do because, like, my process for me, like, it takes a lot longer than, you know, the videos that I watch. They'll do something in, like, you know, 15 minutes, you know, or sometimes 20 minutes, and here I am, like, you know, 40 minutes. I can't help it. Especially when I don't really have a plan, which I don't. And sometimes, I mean, I usually do have, like, when I'm doing a collage or when I know that I'm going to be doing a video, I have somewhat of a plan or a theme in mind or an idea. But usually when I'm working in this little book, my silly book, I don't. Like, I purposely don't. And the fact that I'm filming, I think, kind of made it a little bit harder for me because I want it to be nice, you know, and I want it to be interesting. And, you know, that's probably why I'm thinking too much, but yeah, so that's what's going on. So I'm liking that. Just trying to decide if I want to outline my little mother here, my beautiful mother here, walking around the garden. But I think I'm going to call this done. I may come back to it and, you know, finish it up a little bit or make it, I don't know, make it a little bit nicer. You know, I don't know, but I'm feeling like I'm done. So yeah, so that's where I am. I like it, actually. I was getting a little bit worried, you know, while I was in the middle of this. I was kind of like thinking like, uh-oh, you know, this video might be a dud, but yeah, I'm happy about that. Well, let's do one more thing, actually. I always do that. I'm always like, you know, yeah, I'm done, but no, I'm not done. I want to put some chip sapphire on, you know, just down here because it's just there. I'll add a little bit here, a little bit more here, and maybe to my little tag here. Yeah, okay, there we go. All right, okay, now for real, for sure, I am finished. So here it is. Thank you for hanging out with me while I did this. Hope you liked it. Hope I gave you some ideas. Hopefully some good ones, because I can't say that I promise every single video is going to be like super interesting. But yeah. But I really like this page. I'm loving it. I was getting really worried about it when I was, you know, kind of in the middle of it, because I was like thinking, uh-oh, you know, it's not looking so good. I'm not getting any ideas. But yeah, I like it. I like where it went. I like where it took me. And hopefully I won't have any trouble with the angry opossum in the backyard. I haven't seen her like I said, my neighbor saw her, my husband saw her. I haven't seen her, probably because I'm always with the dogs, and I'm guessing a possum, if she knows, you know, what's good for her and her babies, she's not going to come out while I'm out there with the dogs. So yeah. But if I do see her, I'll let you guys know. So yeah, so thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for my next video. I'll be working some more in my honey bunch junk journal that I did in my very last video. If you want to check that out, I put the link to it in the information below. I've got some watercolor videos coming up and a flip through of this silly book coming up, and probably an ephemera hunt coming up in the next couple weeks. So keep watching, stay tuned, stay with me, hang out with me again in the next video. Until then, go out and make something or do something that makes you happy and brings you joy in your life. Take care of yourself, and I will see you in the very next video. Bye.